Hey everybody, this is TestRider24 back with another Wizard101 walkthrough episode. Today is going to be the finale of Wizard City. There's not too much to this, so this episode's most likely not going to be as long as the other ones. We'll go ahead and get into it, and we will go ahead and finish this episode up.
Alistair broke open the sealed caves and unleashed the undead. Why? Deranged as he's become, I can't believe chaos is his only ambition.
Yeah, that seems about right.
He was always dedicated to his wife, Sylvia. When illness claimed her, his devotion led him to delve into terrible rituals to restore her to life.
This is going to be important. This piece of info is going to be important later on in the storyline, especially towards the end of the first arc.
I forbade him. He ignored me and destroyed the Death School in his folly. Now he seeks the Order of the Fang, a lost sect with their own secrets.
We still don't know who the Order of the Fang is. Considering it's Fang, they're probably based out of an area that it has a lot to do with animals with a lot of teeth, I had to guess. Next world, maybe? I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. I have played through this game before, I'm just trying to keep it as vague for you guys as I can.
We must learn why. There is a being who sees through time with the eyes of history and the future, gifted him by the grandmother of ravens.
This is also going to be... these three are also going to become important later on.
But his eye of history was stolen some time past, and without it, his vision is limited and his memory addled. Alas, we haven't any other choice. So come with me, wizard, to Ravenwood. Wizard.
Oh, hi.
Once upon a time, there was the first world, inhabited by primal beings and 3 terrible titans. When the feuding titans shattered their world, the primal tree and Grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into the spiral.
This is also going to become into play later on.
This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
Oh, so he's the one that told you to kidnap me. Well, honestly, I shouldn't say I'm surprised. If he was all that wise about it, then yeah, that's not a huge surprise, though. I completely understand, considering the fact, seeing how much danger your world was in.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading. You must find the one from the world without magic.
This is that one, Bartleby. Oh dear. You see, wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Beware the spiders, fire rings, the alligator, eats the stars. Alistair, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul, and your spirit rotten.
This is, there's actually some pretty interesting backstory behind this alligator that eats stars. People have been making theories about this for a long time.
Alistair stole the eye of history? Of course! And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, there was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's tower in Old Town. Perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
Incredible deductive reasoning. We're gonna go ahead and mark here, because we're gonna have to come back here later. If you guys hear any funny noises, I do apologize. My stomach is trying to give me problems, so I'll try to keep it toned down as much as I can.
On the trail of the Order of the Fang, Part 2. Still looking for the Order of the Fang. How I did not find the Order of the Fang useless. Who are you? Oh, you're the one that dealt with the Harvest Lord, the Banshee and the Bunny. I was hoping to meet you. I enjoy a challenge. Take a good look, wizard, because this foul gaze will be your last.
This guy isn't a difficult boss. If I remember correctly, he's about 515 health, which is slightly more than the Harvest Lord. But he doesn't have a damage debuff, but his minion is extremely weak. It's just a haunted minion, so taking out that minion first will give us a huge advantage, and this fight should go down fairly quick. Oh, he has 550. That's a little more. Regardless, let's go ahead and get rid of that fire prism. We don't need it. Blade. Go ahead and get rid of that minion real quick. Oh, he pulled the same trick on me. That's alright. It's not terrible, it's more annoying than anything. It's more annoying than anything, honestly. Not a huge deal. Go ahead and let go of a fire elf of our own. Oh, so apparently the smoke screen is a Maycast. That's neat. That will be extremely helpful in later fights. Let's go ahead and heartbeat, just to make sure that we have enough health that he won't end up one-shotting us if he powers through that accuracy debuff. Like all bosses, he has an uncapped natural attack, but his is ice, so yes, it's still going to hit hard, but it's not going to be that bad. I think a max hit Thunder Snake and the DOT will kill. Yep.
While you were busy playing with elves and bunnies, I found every book on the Order of the Fang and sent them to my master. The useful ones, anyway. What? No, not Malastare. I don't serve Malastare.
I serve Lord Nightshade, Keeper of the Darkness. He serves Malistaire. And he rules even now from the place of our banishment, the hub of our new undead kingdom, the Haunted Cave. You know, the one on Triton. It's ours.
The Haunted Cave used to be part of the main quest line for Triton Avenue back when the game first came out. So I wouldn't worry. So they had to add that in because most people were trying to figure out where Haunted Cave was, and a lot of them thought it meant the Dark Cave. But in all reality, it is actually the it's actually the one all the way at the end of Triton here. I don't know why I'm not taking the teleporter. It would make things way faster. Gonna go ahead and hit the teleporter to go to the hub. Then we're gonna go to the Galvados Tower teleporter. The Haunted Cave is literally right across the way from Galvados Tower.
Jeepers, don't sneak up on people like that. Don't you know this cave is haunted? Isn't this place just wowzer? I heard all the seals were broken, and I had to finally see what kind of ghosts are in here. I read books on these caves. All the books in the library, actually. But nothing makes history come alive more than really seeing the ghosts. Did you come here out of intellectual curiosity, too? Oh, Lord Nightshade. I've heard of him. Mean guy. He lives in that big tower down the way. Well, I say lives. He doesn't live. He's dead. He unlives in the tower. If you go fight him and survive, can you bring me a souvenir? Ooh, or ask him about the realms of the dead, like the underworld, or Nightside, or Tartarus. I'm super curious. I bet they're nice.
Hint, hint. Oh. Well, this is technically an upgrade, but it's not that much of an upgrade. We could probably sell it once we hit level 10, and we could sell it once we hit level 10 and get a better one from the bazaar. There's a wooden chest over here. I'm also going to go ahead and take all the prisms out, because we're not going to need them at this point.
You truly think to face me, wizard? Do you have any concept of what I am? No mere ghost lost in the ether. I am darkness. King of the dead, Lord of the night side, master of the things in the dark which float and scream. And now you have the honor of becoming one of my subjects.
This guy is, well, here, just a couple things. This guy, used to have some, a lot more violent dialogue, but that was removed due to the child-friendly tag on the game. Also, this guy is going to be the toughest boss you face by far up until I think the end of the first area of Krakatopia. He himself has more health than I do. He has 690 health. His field guard minion has almost double the health of the monsters in its in its rank class. Not to mention the fact that the minion, the field guard, is also storm, so it hits like a truck. So this could go very badly very quickly. However, we have a handy little thing known as space still in our deck. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and hit this pixie here. Pixie with this extra pixie card so we can have an extra heal. Not to mention the fact we're going to go ahead and put in all of our glacial shields. Lord Nightshade loves to use Snow Serpent, and his minion's attacks will mostly be blocked by the Storm Shield. Let's see, what treasure cards do we have? We also have a -80 Storm Shield if we wanted to go that far. But other than that, let's go ahead and get this fight going. Alright, first things first, we need to take this field guard down or else we're going to be in real big trouble. So, let's go ahead and blade. The bright side is, since he is storm, he does tend to fizzle quite a bit, so things should be fairly easier from that perspective. Let's go ahead and hit with a fire elf. You're elfing too? Oh boy. Yeah, this is one of the spells that this field guard loves to use. And like that, we're already down to nearly half health, just in those 2 hits alone. You can see why I say this is a difficult boss. Let's go ahead and glacial shield here. Okay, that field guard will be dead. It will be dead next turn. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and heal. Let's see. Death trap, that's not bueno. Ooh, it's a good thing we had that shield up. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, wow. You see what I mean by this would be a really close fight? They nearly took me out before I had the chance to do anything. To really do anything meaningful. Alright, that field guard's down. I'd say let's go ahead and Fireblade. Nightshade's probably getting ready to hit me with a Banshee. Either that or his natural. Really wish I had Heartbeat right now. That's Pixie again. Oh, he fizzled. So this means we're not going to get full value out of this heal. But it's good though, because now he can't but that's good though, because now he can't one-shot us. Let's go ahead and put our other fire blade up. Good. Get rid of one of our fire cats and put another blade up. Hopefully we draw a shield next round. I don't have any death shields on me, unfortunately. We've got Heartbeat, so if he hits, it's not gonna do a huge amount and kill us. Let's go ahead and Fire Elf. Just to try to get some damage off. Okay, well this isn't very great. He's building up pips for natural attack, I can tell that much. Just gonna overheal. Let's go ahead and imp just for the fun of it. Life boost against death, so that's our most effective spell at the moment. $114 off of that. It hit high end. Okay, cool. We got another glacial shield. Let's go ahead and heartbeat right now. And we can shield next round. Another snow serpent? Wow. Yeah, heartbeat was a good move here. Alrighty, let's go ahead and glacial shield again. He's gonna ghoul. Oh, he dark sprite. That's interesting. Most of the time when death enemies get down to this point, they'll start using drain spells. Let's go ahead and you see how I can't draw any more cards? I am out of main deck cards. So let's go ahead and fire off again. Cool. Yep. Good news is he used all his pips, so we're not gonna die immediately. He might be dead next turn regardless. Cause all it needs to do is 95. 93. Yep, he's dead. So yeah, that's Lord Nightshade. Very difficult boss at this level.
The books on the Order of the Fang? I have not these things. I collected them as gifts. Gifts to the one who freed us. To the necromancer concealed safely in my domain. In the night side, where no mortal thing can see him.
Oh. So this is a piece of Crown's gear. It is extreme. This one's actually extremely good. Huh. Hang on, let me see that. Let me see that piece of gear again. Yeah, that's actually extremely good. I might use that on a future wizard. Because at this point, yes, it will give me way more health than the level I'm supposed to get at. It'll give me, like, a ridiculous amount of health. And 3 universal resist and a tower shield card, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get any damage out of it. So there's not really much of anything I can do there. Let's go ahead, refill our health, and we will head ourselves on back to Daisy, Willowmancer. I have a funny feeling she may be able to help us.
Wowzer! Whoa, you survived! Or did you? You two seem solid and opaque, but it might just be the lighting.
I assure you, I am very much alive.
Nightside, the underplane that sits between the realms of life and death, which can't be seen by mortal eyes. Or do you mean a different Nightside? No, that's the one you mean. Yeah, I've read about it. All about it. It's a real physical place somewhere. You just can't see it. Ghosts can, so you'd need ghost eyes. Oh, or The fiery gaze of something possessed by spectral energy, like those field guards. Defeat field guards and get their pumpkin heads. Then I can do a thing and reveal Nightside.
Well, why couldn't you have done this thing earlier? That athame is just like the ring we got. Why couldn't you have done that thing earlier? Also, why do we need 2 pumpkin heads? Wouldn't 1 be sufficient enough? Regardless, let's go ahead and blade start whacking on this guy, get this fight over with. Keep past, interesting. Let's go ahead and do that just to get this fight over with quicker. Aww. Aw man, I fizzled. That's fine, he passed, so he's stacked next round. Do that. You have storm bats. Nope. Storm snake. I'm surprised. Sometimes they'll do storm snake, sometimes they'll do thunder bats. Alright, sorry if you heard any of that little interaction there. I ended up having to take my dog out.
Wowzer, you did a great job. These pumpkin heads are perfect. Unfortunately, I can't do the thing. I thought I could. I read all about it while you were gone, but I can't. I can do stuff, but what you need is a thing. Headmaster Ambrose knows about things. All things. You should ask him for help.
What a logical conclusion. Anyway, that's the reason why we're going to be using our mark here. We're going to teleport back to the commons. This saves us quite a bit of walking.
Wizard, I'm afraid Bartleby's mind remains jumbled. I don't think he can help us. Have you had any luck with foul gaze? What's that you say? You need me to do a thing. Oh my, young people these days are terribly imprecise. Ah, You believe Malistaire is hiding in Nightside? That explains much. It would conceal him from all but Bartleby, thus the theft of his eye. But I see your plan. I can enchant these ghostly pumpkins to transfer their vision into yours, allowing you to see that which dead things see. At least for a short time. It'll take but a moment, and there. It is done. Go now, follow your instincts, find the hidden path to Nightside.
Alrighty, I believe that this is just a spell, not a spell quest.
Could you come to the school? I have something for you.
Yeah, I think that's just a spell. We'll go ahead and check it out real quick before we go and continue with the quest line. Yep, just a spell. And it is Sunbird! That's great. Means we have the ability to hit really high damage now compared to a lot of things. Let us go ahead and take the shields out, and we'll go ahead and put our Sunbirds in. Also go ahead and take one of the pixies back out. Mr. Lincoln's wanting to tell us something, but we don't have to worry about that. It's probably something along the lines of, "Oh, you have too many spells to fit in your deck now," or something like that. No, that's not what it is. We've made an upgrade to your spellbook, young student. You can now organize your treasure cards by school.
A wizard? It has been so long. Have you come seeking the school of death magic? You have found it, and much more. The Death School and I once sat above in the Ravenwood under the shade of the grandfather tree. But in his rage and sorrow, Malistaire stole us. He feigned an explosion and shifted the very land upon which the school sits here to the night side. From this haven, he conducts his research into what I do not know. All I could do was sit and wait for Bartleby to see us and send help. His eye of history was stolen? No! Malistaire must have done this. He is in the school now. You must fix what he has broken.
Yeah, so yeah, that's about what it's like. Death School used to be up there in a relative term, but now it is hidden, but now it's like been ripped out and shoved down here, so we'll go ahead and go in here. Wonder who we'll find.
Master, what about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of, some word that starts with K.
Give me that. Crocotopia, you dunce. And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in... Oh, I see. Yes, this book does indeed have the answer I seek. So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I remember you.
Me too.
You fought my minions, thwarted all my diversions, but it doesn't matter. I've already won.
Are you sure?
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello there. I'm Dworgen, caretaker of the Death School. What's your name? Did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? That's an odd name. Oh, I get it. I thought it was darker than usual outside. Haven't gotten out much, and my master started bringing me books to study. Oh, and an orb that he said could show us all of history. I have history. No, don't have any. I have new dyes, though, if you want some. Still crunchy, too. Anyway, my master couldn't get the orb to work. So he traded it for more books. We've read everything to find the Order of the Fang. Turns out they're on Crocotopia, in a great... something that begins with S. You should probably tell the headmaster the Death School moved. Don't want the students to miss class.
So in a great something that begins with S. In Crocotopia.
Some good news, Wizard. The guards are reporting progress in pushing out the remaining undead, thanks to you. Now tell me, did you find Nightside? What? Oh my, this is indeed distressing news. But at least we know what happened to the Death School and poor Dworgen. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightside so we can resume proper death classes. But we must still contend with Malistaire. We know he seeks the Order of the Fang, a mysterious sect of wizards from Crocotopia, but we don't know why. With Bartleby's eye missing, we must rely on old-fashioned methods to find out. I need you to follow Malistaire's trail to Crocotopia.
Wait a minute. I've literally just enrolled here, and you're already wanting me to go world hopping after a madman that can shift entire buildings, that is supposedly trying to resurrect his dead wife? Huh. Guess you have a lot more trust in me than I do in myself.
Take these 2 spiral keys. They will grant access to the world door inside Bartleby. Even in his current state, he can guide you from there.
Well, alrighty. Looks like that is going to be the end of Wizard City. Next episode we will be going into Crocotopia. Off camera, I'm going to be going ahead and upgrading all of my gear. I'm also going to be doing an episode on starting up on the Zeke quests. Zeke quests are incredibly helpful. They tend to always grant the maximum amount of experience you can get in a world. They also give you special items that will help you in future endeavors. But other than that, I will see you all next time. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!